What's going on, everybody? Sean Power here at the Hilson Studio. Excited to talk today about the warmaudio WA-CX12. The CX12 is a faithful recreation of one of the most natural and balanced tube condenser microphones of all time. The WA-CX12 captures the true sound of sources and rooms with extreme accuracy. Used over and over again by some of the world's most recognized engineers and artists, the original microphone stands out as open, airy, and natural. Pairing the CK12 style capsule with the large core Tab Funkenwerk USA output transformer helps the CX12 capture musical bass, organic mids, and polished high-end. With no compromised components and elite build quality, the WA-CX12 delivers that iconic sound that no personal or professional mic locker is complete without. You may have heard of some of these artists that have made good use of the original in the past. Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift, My Bloody Valentine, Tom Petty, Alanis Morissette, Lupe Fiasco. You've also heard this microphone on Beatles guitar and bass cabs, as well as many 90s grunge and alternative drum room mics and overhead mics. This mic faithfully reproduces the sound that was made popular by tons of famous people and a lot of iconic records. Let's take a look at how it sounds. All of these audio samples were recorded through a WA-273 with no EQ. You'll hear these vocal samples with the microphone soloed, and then you'll hear the sound of it in the context of the track.
You got something I don't get. How do you even exist? I've been up and down your body, and there's nothing that I miss. It ain't like me to lose control, but tonight I just don't know. This ain't no ordinary fire that you started, girl. You got something higher, yeah. You got something higher.
Mama told me I should marry me a rich man. Maybe have a couple kids while you still can. Just to work early nights and minivan. But guess what? I'm alright, not the plan. They call me crazy, you think I'm lazy, but a 9 to 5 ain't gonna save me. I know you're on your knees praying for my soul, but I don't care being square in a round hole.
For the trumpet, you'll hear it dry and then with just a little bit of reverb to help it sit in with the music. For this acoustic sample, we went ahead and used a cardioid polar pattern to keep it tight and focused and dry. In this acoustic sample, we set the mic to an omnipolar pattern to capture a bit more of the room sound. For the electric guitar, we mic'd it 2 to 3 inches off of the amp and a little bit offset from the edge of the cone. For drum overheads, we used this as a space pair and compensated for the distance to the snare drum. The polar pattern was in cardioid to keep it tight and focused on the kit. For drum rooms, we use an XY configuration with each mic rotated 90 degrees off the position of the other. These are in a figure-8 polar pattern, so you can hear from both sides of the capsules and still be able to get a bit of that stereo spread. And no drum room sound is complete without a fair bit of compression squishing it down on the transients. For bass guitar, we have a low-watt tube amp driving a 210 cabinet, and place the microphone 2 to 3 inches off the speaker cab. This mic shines on overheads, vocals, electric guitar, bass guitar, horns. You can pretty much throw it on anything and it's going to sound fantastic. It's got a really nice top end that feels pristine without feeling in your face or harsh. For anyone out there looking for an affordable alternative to the original, this thing is going to get you all of that sound at a lot less cost. All these samples and more information will be available at warmaudio.com. Head on over there and check it out. If you have any questions, reach out to them and ask.